Hi everybody, it's Eddie Hoare here from Connections. Linda and I and hundreds of volunteers have been serving in our community and surrounding areas for many, many years. Our doors are open to at-risk teens, single moms and their families, and just about anybody that comes through our doors. We offer hope and help to anyone we can. Today we will be sharing Jordan's journey. I'll be having an informal chat with Jordan, and his mom is going to be sharing some information as well about conversion disorder, which is the disease or condition that Jordan is suffering from. We also want to give you the opportunity to help us. We're going to be doing some small fundraisers to be able to help the family. There will be more information on our Facebook page coming up as soon as that's up, and we're thanking you in advance for the help that you're going to give us. And so now we're going to hear from our friend Jordan, and I'm going to ask Jordan a question, and his mom is going to answer exactly what conversion disorder is. So Jordan, you suffer from conversion disorder.
Yes.
Your mom is going to explain what that is.
Yes.
Jordan suffers from a rare and unknown neurological condition called conversion disorder, also known as functional neurological disorder. There is no cure. Suddenly, a person can become blind, deaf, or lose their ability to speak. They can become paralyzed, have seizures, go unconscious, have uncontrollable tremors, muscle weakness, numbness, reduced sensations in a body part, an overactive bladder, problems walking, and many other symptoms. It may develop as a reaction to stress, psychological trauma, or physical trauma, though most people have not experienced these things.
So Jordan, your mom has just explained what conversion disorder is.
Right.
How has that actually affected your life, like practically,
Yeah.
in your own life? What does it mean for a young guy growing up with this disorder?
So my case is very severe. My case is I fall unconscious and have non-epileptic seizures. This happens when I am standing or walking, and the end result, I always hit my head and I'm at risk of hitting my head. I have gone unconscious while doing sports, while at school in the classroom, falling off a treadmill, down my stairs, having a bath, and on walks. It is totally unpredictable, and this has caused me to have many permanent neck and back injuries.
I remember you telling me a story that you were out on a lake with some friends in a boat. Tell that story.
On July 24th, 2020, a good family friend and another guy my age, we were on a boat, and the boat was moving full speed, and I had an episode where I fell unconscious and I fell over headfirst in the water. When I was drowning, there were many boats going by super fast. The two people who were with me only realized I was off the boat, way out in the water. They found me floating face first in the Richelieu River in Chambly.
That must have been pretty scary for you.
It was, yeah.
Just something came to mind. Last Christmas, you were not able to spend Christmas with your family.
That is correct.
What happened there?
So, December 9th, I fell unconscious down my stairs, basement stairs, and I woke up and I don't remember anything else, but I remember hearing stories that, like, my sister was in her room before leaving, and she heard abnormal sounds coming from my room, and I was suffocating. I couldn't breathe. So my father had to give me chest compressions, and my sister called the ambulance, and that saved me. And if it wasn't for her checking in on me before she left, I could have died.
Yeah, I remember your mom telling me that she was late going in that day. Otherwise, she would have already left, right?
Right.
And she would not have heard you. So.
And the result from so after my dad gave me chest compressions, I was rushed to the Anna LaBerge Hospital. There they found out that my brain was bleeding in two places. I was then put in a medically induced coma and rushed to the Montreal General Hospital for emergency brain surgery. They later did more scans and found out that I fractured my skull in four places. And after the surgery, I was in a coma for 7 days. When I woke up, it was pretty scary, not knowing where I am or what happened.
Mm-hmm.
As a result of the impact that my head had on the stairs, I got diagnosed with a severe traumatic brain injury, and because my head hit the ground so hard, my brain, with the brain bleed, I can't hear my right ear. I have permanent ringing, which is tinnitus. I lost my sense of smell and really bad balance issues and memory loss.
All of this has put a huge financial burden on your family. They are there for you 100%. I see that 110%. But the rising costs of professionals that you're seeing is enormous. What else? What else is there what have you had to stop because of it?
I've had to stop lots of sports, so hockey and baseball. I've had to stop what I used to do a lot, like go to the gym.
I know you like to play golf.
Yeah, that's what I started doing since 2018, is playing golf, and I love it.
Right. One of the things, even in all this that you're going through, you have an incredible amount of knowledge about sports.
Yes,
That blows my mind how you can remember who scored the winning goal in a hockey game in 1948 before you were even born. That's incredible. And now you're working on a podcast with a friend. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so one of my friends here, who actually comes to Connections, Jacob, we're both big hockey fans. Like, we know it off the top of our heads, like you said, from before we were born. So one day we're talking about sports, and Teddy said, you guys should make a podcast. And so we're thinking about it at first, and we actually wanted to do it. So we've started it since the beginning of hockey season, so October.
Right.
And we have lots of fun doing it.
Yeah. Well, there was one famous guy that you
yes.
interviewed. Yeah.
We interviewed a hockey player, or retired hockey player that I know. His name is Alex Bolduc. He's from Chateauguay, and he played a part of 2 teams in the National Hockey League and many times overseas.
So you have a lot of connections. You were involved in volunteer work with what association?
It's a non-profit charity group called Play It Forward Kids.
Right.
I got introduced after I quit hockey, and I've been involved ever since.
Yeah, you've told me many stories about good things that this organization is
Yes.
doing. What do you think has really kept you going in all of this?
I would have to say faith, obviously, and I believe there's a reason why this is happening. Like, for me to share my story when I'm older, let's say, or like I can relate to other people, and just faith in general, and always trying to keep positive mindset.
Well, that's one thing that I really appreciate about you. You have a strong faith. Some of the things that have happened to you,
Yes.
I mean, it's incredible that you're still here.
Yes.
And we're praying that you're going to be here for a long time.
Thank you.
So Jordan, over the last 3 years that we've known you, you've been part of our family here, our
That's
group
correct.
here.
Yes.
Any thoughts on that?
It feels amazing to hang out with such great people, kind, generous, and caring. Every Friday night it's drop-in, so like summertime we'd have fires or play pool, lots of coffee and food. It's just a spot for me to give me a boost at the end of the week of positivity and just enjoy it.
COVID certainly hasn't helped very much with this,
No.
but we've done our best to
Yes.
be open or to be outside around the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
So, for those of you who would like to participate and you're wondering why we have to raise these finances, where's that money going? Well, we did a quick calculation with Jordan's mom, and it comes up to approximately $2,000 a month that this family has to put out for specialists. There's a doctor down in Boulder, Colorado that specializes in conversion disorder. There is shots that Jordan has to have in his neck every 3 months to manage the pain. There's physio, weekly physio, and now he's not allowed to go in-house because he actually did pass out in their facility and they were having a hard time with that. They couldn't handle it, so the family has had to have somebody come into their home and do the physio at home. So all that, you can imagine your own family having to come up with an extra $2,000 a month on top of all your regular bills. So that's where the money's going. It's not going for for recreation and having fun. The Quebec government is not part of paying for any of these specialists. And fortunately, before Jordan turned 20, his dad had insurance at work, but once you turn 20, your siblings are off their plan. And so it's been a huge stretch for the family, and so that's why we want to help. And we're hoping that you'll help as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.